Today we're looking at how to create inspiration using social media. This is Hannah. She's from Trusted Travel, and obviously her job is to sell luxury holidays, and she does that really, really well through stunning Instagram grid where she shows off all the places. Now, this one I particularly liked because for multiple reasons. You know, it's a beautiful image, beautiful destination. Obviously, she's trying to sell luxury travel, so it needs to be aspirational. So the pictures that she's chosen are obviously all as aspirational as you can possibly get. You know, like the stunning views. Look at it's like the most I suppose expensive or beautiful hotel that she's chosen. Everything about it screams luxury. And then when you actually go into the detail, you can see, it's Easter break. So she's trying to sell it for Easter. She's pointed out that it's on the iconic palm. And then she's gone into lots of detail about how much it is, what you can do, and giving you an offer code as well to try and get people to book. So it's just one of the biggest things that I noticed as well was that, so you create inspiration through, I guess, some really stunning imagery. That's what Instagram's good for. It's to try and drive people to do something or take an action off the back of it. But in order to do that, you need to stop them scrolling. But I think nothing has a stop scroll effect than, having a stunning image like this. So that's the first bit. The second bit is that she's also tagged in the place as well. So she's tagged in the hotel, which means that they're more likely to share her post and more engaged with it. And then anyone who, I guess, is engaging with that hotel is more likely to see it and maybe want to rebook. So, it gets quite targeted as well. So I guess the inspiration is not only in the image, but it's also in the place as well, and the tag. And then actually going into all the detail about, the two adults, where it is, the deluxe room, all of that stuff, I guess, is again going to entice you not only to have, so you've got the inspiration from the image, but then you've got the caption, which makes you actually want to take action off the back of it.